Welcome to the FSM e-Learning Alliance. This is an online course that will be given by 6 institutions in 6 different countries. My name is Linda Strande. I am a senior scientist at SONDEC, Sanitation, Water, and Solid Waste for Development, at EAVAG, the Swiss Federal Institute for Aquatic Science and Technology. For more information about SONDEC or to download our publications, please visit our website. I'm an editor and co-author of the book, Fecal Sludge Management, Systems Approach for Implementation and Operation. It is the first ever book dedicated to fecal sludge management and is the basis for this online course. A PDF of the book can be downloaded for free from SONDEC and partner websites, and hardcover books are available for purchase. The book is also now available in Spanish. This book captures the current status of and state of knowledge of fecal sludge management. This is a rapidly changing field, however, and to accommodate this, the course incorporates case studies and keynote presentations by experts in each topic. SONDEC works together with collaborative research partners all over the world. This map here shows where our current projects are. Much of the content of the Fecal Sludge Management book was based on the last 20 years of SONDEC's collaborative research experience. As an introduction for this course, I'm going to tell you about what fecal sludge and fecal sludge management are, and introduce you to some of the material covered in the first chapter of the book, The Global Situation, and the last chapter, The Way Forward. Okay, so what is fecal sludge? The definition in the book is, fecal sludge comes from on-site sanitation technologies and has not been transported through a sewer. It is raw or partially digested, a slurry or semi-solid, and results from the collection, storage, or treatment of combinations of excreta and black water with or without gray water. Examples of on-site technologies include pit latrines, unsewered public ablution blocks, septic tanks, aqua privies, and dry toilets. Fecal sludge management includes the storage, collection, transport, treatment, and safe end use or disposal of fecal sludge. Fecal sludge is also highly variable in consistency, quantity, and concentration. Here are some examples of what fecal sludge looks like. These samples are from a field study we did in Kampala, Uganda. The beaker shows what the sample looked like in the laboratory, and next to it is the on-site sanitation system from where the sample was taken. These two pictures are both of septic tank systems. This is from the same study in Kampala, but these pictures are of pit latrines and pit latrine sludge. Also Kampala, this one is a public toilet. This schematic is from Japan. Fecal sludge management is relevant all over the world. In Japan, 30% of the population is served by on-site sanitation systems, and in the United States, 25%. Here are some more pictures from Kampala showing a pit latrine being emptied. This hose is connected to a vacuum truck. This is in Hanoi, Vietnam, where most every household in the city is connected to a septic tank, but they are frequently built in under the house, so to empty them, a hole needs to be made in the kitchen floor. This is the most recent SONDEC news, which you can also download for free from our website. This picture is of a sustainably operated, manually emptying company in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Notice the protective clothing the workers are wearing. Fecal sludge management represents a significant global need. The sanitation needs of 2.7 billion people worldwide are served by on-site sanitation technologies, 1 billion of these living in urban areas across Africa, Asia, and Latin America. This is expected to grow to 5 billion by 2030. In many cities, on-site technologies have much wider coverage than sewer systems. For example, in sub-Saharan Africa, up to 100% of sanitation access in urban areas is provided through on-site technologies, and also many cities in Asia. However, in low and middle income countries, there is typically no management system in place for the resulting fecal sludge. The result is that it frequently ends up directly in the urban environment. Progress towards the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs, was successful in increasing access to so-called improved sanitation facilities, but not what happened after they became full. Providing adequate access to sanitation facilities does not end when on-site technologies are built. That is just the start. It is imperative to also take a longer-term focus which moves beyond the household level. Hopefully, the Sustainable Development Goals will have a positive impact on fecal sludge management, as the target to achieve access to adequate and equitable sanitation has been upgraded to include the safe disposal or off-site treatment of excreta. Here are some examples of fecal sludge ending up directly in the environment. In Hanoi, there is not a single legal discharge site for fecal sludge, so once it is collected, the truck drivers are forced to find a place to get rid of it. This is a dumpster on the street. This is Dakar, Senegal, where emptiers frequently get inside of septic tanks like this to shovel out the thick sludge at the bottom of the tank. Manual emptiers frequently then dig a hole like this in the street next to the house to illegally dump the sludge there. This is Lavender Hill in Accra, Ghana, where all the sludge that is collected is discharged here, and it drains directly onto the beach and into the ocean. This is Yaoundé, Cameroon, a city of almost 2 million people where there is almost zero fecal sludge or wastewater treatment. And this is in Kampala, where in the rainy season, pit latrines are often broken at the base like this to empty the fecal sludge. So our work needs to be in parallel. We need to address two different aspects of fecal sludge management simultaneously. First, we need immediate ways to manage the current sludge crisis and get excreta safely out of the urban environment. Second, we need to continue to be working on developing sustainable and globally relevant solutions for managing fecal sludge into the future. This is the entire fecal sludge management service chain. Fecal sludge management includes the on-site containment of excreta, the collection and transport of fecal sludge, treatment, and safe disposal or end use as resource recovery. On-site or decentralized technologies can provide sustainable solutions in all areas of the world. Thinking all over the world has started to shift. Sewer-based solutions are effective, but are also very resource-intensive and expensive. Fecal sludge management can be considered a long-term viable option and possibly the more sustainable alternative compared to sewer-based systems, if the entire service chain is adequately managed. In urban areas, it has been demonstrated that the cost of fecal sludge management can be 5 times less expensive than conventional sewer-based solutions. In addition, sewer systems and fecal sludge management can be complementary and frequently already do exist side by side in many low-income countries, and as mentioned, this approach has also been proven quite successful in Japan. Here are some examples of fecal sludge treatment plants that are working. This is the Lubiji treatment plant in Kampala, which has been operating for a year and has a daily loading of 400 cubic meters. This is Nyai treatment plant in Dakar and is also where the cover picture for the FSM book is from. So how do we move forward in tackling the current sludge crisis, getting all excreta out of the urban environment? One of the most important things to realize is that fecal sludge management is not only about technology. It is about a complex service chain that depends on interactions among people at every step. This is why in this book and class, we are presenting an integrated systems-based approach that includes a combination of planning and management together with technology. The way forward to finding sustainable future solutions for fecal sludge management, including overcoming bottlenecks at the crossroads of planning, management, and technology, all of which you will hear about in future lectures, presentations, and case studies. As discussed in more detail in Chapter 18, specific bottlenecks that need to be overcome include acknowledging the importance of fecal sludge management, setting up frameworks and responsibilities, increasing knowledge dissemination and capacity development, creating sustainable business models and fee structures, implementing integrated planning methodologies, and developing appropriate technologies. Research that Sondek is conducting in this area includes innovation in resource recovery, optimization of treatment technologies to adequately treat fecal sludge and produce resource recovery treatment products, together with how to get our research into action. For more information, please visit our website.